What's up, folks? Welcome back. This is another edition of the Are You Serious podcast. I'm Dave.
I'm Ramon.
And tonight we're going to be looking at
Errol Spence
versus
Shawn Porter. This is Showtime versus The Truth. Me and Dave have talked about this fight before. Dave feels like Shawn Porter won this fight.
I scored it before when it happened. And I know for a fact that Shawn Porter won. Actually, I don't know. I'm prepared to be wrong. But first time I watched it, I had it for Porter by a couple of points. I have maintained that since the fight happened. We'll see.
I literally thought that Spence won strictly because of the knockdown and that he had a couple points because of the knockdown. But I didn't think it was a true knockdown, and I do believe that Shawn Porter gave Errol Spence hell in this fight. When it comes down to it, I invited Shawn to come and watch this fight with us on a different video that we did way earlier than this.
Amazingly, he declined.
I don't know if he even seen the video, but
he never saw it.
Shawn, if you do get to see this video at some point in time, just know the Are You Serious podcast was rooting for you. The Are You Serious podcast loves you and would love to do a collab with you.
And the whole reason we're watching this is because I think you won. I think Shawn Porter took it. I don't know by how many points. I don't remember. I do remember there being a knockdown, but I don't remember it being a big factor other than just another point on the score. So, I don't know. We'll see.
As fans, if you are a casual fan, you got to realize Shawn Porter has fought anybody who's everybody in the welterweight division at this point in time. Shawn even fought Usyk when they were in the amateurs. So, when it comes down to it, I have nothing but love and respect for Shawn Porter, and I respect the fact that he has fought everybody. I feel like they need to come up with a Shawn Porter award for the boxers who aren't ducking any smoke and the boxers who are actually fighting the best of the best when it comes down to it.
Yeah. Well, in this you're gonna see Shawn Porter make Errol Spence fight his fight, and you're gonna see it how it works out. All right, let's see it.
Jack Reese.
All right. Hopefully the sound is better.
Got your mouthpiece in? Mouthpiece? Third, Kenny? They're right both at the line. He just shoved them down. They're going to come up. I'm going to let them work.
I remember what a terrible disaster his dad is in the corner for him.
Listen and follow my instructions.
What an overbearing prick.
Protect yourself at all times. Fight hard. Fight clean. Good luck to you.
Tonight's odds provided by Fox Bet. Our main event, unification bout in the welterweight division. The IBF champ, Errol Spence, and the WBC belt holder, Shawn Porter. Spence unbeaten 25-0, Porter at 32-1. Away we go. Scheduled for 12 rounds here at Staples Center in Los Angeles.
Well, already a little role reversal. You got Errol Spence holding his ground, starting to walk forward, and Shawn Porter backing up using a jab. So
Errol Spence said he's not going to be running around.
Right.
He's not going to be backing up. He's going to fight him at his own fight. So I got to see this myself.
Errol Spence Jr. last fought March 16th down in Arlington, Texas. Won every round on every scorecard. Victory over Mikey Garcia. Shawn Porter, 10 days prior to that, split decision victory over Yordenis Ugas in his last bout.
Both guys just jabbing, feeling it out.
Well, it seems like Errol is with his jab, and Porter is allowing him to come forward, and I think that's part of his game plan, is to make Errol come forward and take advantage of that. And then switch it up, him come forward sometimes. So, like I said, he's not going to dog him all the time. He's going to allow him to box a little bit.
Yeah, Shawn's a little bit more versatile than I think people might give him credit for. He's such a was a big, tall welterweight and actually showed us some really great movement, like he's doing right now. But it's really, it kind of threw us for a loop because it's really not Shawn's style. Shawn's style is to be aggressive, to get in close, and to work you over. And
Nice
see that
move,
little
Shawn.
move right under the hook of Errol Spence and got around and then turned it on him? That's an athletic move.
Yeah, but he's been using his legs.
Good body shot in there by Spence.
So
I can honestly say this
Really should.
was a fight that I feel like it took Spence a while to get going in. I feel like it took Spence a good while to do anything that he did in many other fights. I feel like Shawn Porter took a lot of that away from him, just with the movement and with staying close to him and staying in and battling him.
But I don't think that's the last one.
30 seconds remaining in round one, scheduled for 12.
Well,
Shawn's got to watch out for that head, because that head was coming a little bit quick.
And I believe they do bang heads in this one.
oh yeah.
Shawn Porter said, I am not a dirty fighter, following accusations from Errol Spence Jr. in his camp.
Now this is my thing. This is Spence before the accident.
Yeah.
Okay? Spence before the accident was a beast. When it comes down to after the accident, I don't feel like Spence was a
Position, you're not reaching with your punch.
I was never impressed with
Running to
Spence.
that corner, and you was late going after him, okay?
I was
When you make
literally
the
never
turn, you
impressed
gotta
with
go.
Spence. I don't see what
Don't
people
block no
saw.
body shot. Let him have the body shot. Or let him have the body shot.
That's a
Okay?
big ass number.
And you take the head when you go to the body. Right? Jabs, feints, turn him where you need to do.
That was Derek James in the Spence corner. We heard from Shawn Porter's trainer, his dad Kenny,
I don't know
who used to coach Errol
if I would've
Spence
got-
leading up to the 2012 Olympics.
I don't know if I would have got rid of Derek
Director
James.
of the U.S.
if
men's team and
I went to the top with Derek
traveled the
James.
world with Spence
I don't think I would have got
during his
rid of
amateur
him.
career.
Because I don't think it's Derek James' fault that Errol Spence lost in that Terrence Crawford fight.
So
Yeah, but
leading up to this fight,
it is kind of your fault if you can't see that your guy's going to get his fucking ass ripped. You should have seen it.
I can see that.
You should have been able to tell him.
who had the edge
Like,
around
look,
one
this
leg.
dude's going to really whip your ass.
Counter by Porter by Spence right there.
So what'd you do for the first round?
It was a Spence round.
Errol Spence is really looking for that little half step.
Porter's looking good and he's looking busy, but he's not.
He didn't land.
Actually landed a couple of punches.
Porter's got to make sure he keeps those hands up good on the inside.
Even when Porter's moving out of range, he's got to keep that left hand up, because Errol Spence just missed him with his right hook.
So right now I got Spence winning this round. Only because he's
Round two,
landed the
scheduled
most
for 12.
significant
Unification bout in the
punches.
welterweight division.
There you go, Shawn.
Yeah, but he's not.
There you go, Shawn.
And it was just a situation where he was off balance. This happens.
But that's what Shawn Porter will make you do. With all that herky-jerky movement, you've got to really contort your body to get out of the way of some of his actions. And it just threw Errol Spence into a little bit of an off-balance position. Nothing more than that. Now see, We got a great referee in there, Jack Reese. He's not going to let Errol Spence sit on top of, use his forearms to push Shawn Porter down to the canvas like he's different.
Final minute, round 2. Jab by Spence. And a right from Porter connected.
You see what's going on there? Every time Shawn Porter gets it close, Spence kind of drapes over the top of him and pushes him down a little bit. And that can tire your opponent out too.
I think it's a wise move as well.
Yeah, of course. Ooh, that was a low blow. Right in the cup of Porter, but he wasn't phased.
Oh, a good punch for Porter there.
Trying to see if there's something that I missed the first time I watched this fight.
Yeah, me too.
A lot of give and take between both guys. Here we go. If you look at this, here goes Errol Spence leading with that left
This
hand
is why
right on the button. That was a beautiful shot.
This is part of the reason
And
why.
here you see where he's doing that herky-jerky move. And Spence
Right.
is a little off balance.
He stepped on his foot, too.
Oh, he stepped on his foot as well. That's what made him trip like that. But he regained.
I think there's one more coming right here. Maybe
Yeah, there was
those
a
weren't
little
too
bit.
bad.
A little bit.
Look, Porter can really throw you, can really confuse you and discombobulate you. He's really so awkward, but he landed that left hook right over the top on Errol Spence.
Don't just keep drawing him in and looking pretty, Shawn.
The maximum connection between Kenny Porter, Shawn's dad, and Errol Spence. Shawn and Errol have sparred together. They didn't play pickup basketball together. In the ring tonight, the 11th welterweight title unifier in boxing history.
Boxing is a small world, Kenny, and there's always a little 6 degrees of separation going on there between trainers, fighters. Somehow, some way you
So you got Adrian Broner,
but
Javante Tank Davis,
Kenny Porter
you got the Cholo twins,
very well.
you got Deontay Wilder and his wife.
To that knowledge. So look at Shawn getting rough with him on the inside and then getting out of the pocket.
Yeah, Spence is getting rough with him as well.
Good left hand to the body by Spence.
See, this is where Spence needs to throw a combination.
Santa Cruz sitting right there with his dad.
Porter can't move his legs, can't move away. Porter complaining about a low blow there, rightfully.
Well, Jack Reese saying the reason why those shots went low is you were pulling them down behind the nets.
Round 3 scheduled for 12 from Staples Center in Los Angeles.
I can say that's good movement by Spence.
Yeah.
More low.
And now Shawn just fighting for it.
Good body work.
That was another low blow.
They're starting to stray a little low, but let me tell you, this is an incredible action fight right now.
Shawn is applying pressure. Either way it goes, Shawn is applying pressure.
Spence was doing a good job moving like that, giving him different angles. He wasn't getting caught going straight back, which was good.
This is classic Shawn Porter, though. Where he's all over you. He's swarming you. Those shots are going low. There's a good left hand over the top.
Some furious action here in round 3.
Them blows are going really low, man.
These low shots.
Dude.
He's hitting them low.
Well, you're talking about Spence now.
Yeah, Spence is hitting them low. He's got
That's 4 times Spence have hit him
Right on
low.
the bell line, 1 or 2 of them went low.
At least.
But Spence is determined to work that body on the inside against Shawn Porter. And he's doing a really good job of it right now. I don't care how good you are. Shawn Porter can make life difficult for you.
We saw Spence connect there on the left. 20 seconds remaining, round 3.
With the lead right hand. There we go on the lean again. That's a good tactic. But we're going to see that during the course of the evening.
Oh, yeah. These guys have to watch out for their heads right now.
So last we've heard the word dirty thrown out leading up to this fight from the Spence camp, referring to Porter. As you mentioned, we've seen some low blows from Errol Spence tonight.
Yeah. Part of the reason, like Joe said, you know, he's holding his head down. When you're holding the tall guy's head down and he's throwing body punches, some of them will go low.
Right.
And then when you look at Porter's trumps are very high. So, I mean, you know, maybe that's part of the reason why the ref's not really calling it.
In the meantime, Porter got that low blow back, but landed a beautiful right hand over the top on Spence. There's a lot of give and take here right now. That punch kind of straight behind the neck of Shawn Porter by Spence. So it's not necessarily dirty, but when you fight a rough fight like this, punches are going to stray because there's a lot of jostling going on, a lot of wrestling.
Following the comment, Shawn Porter told us yesterday, I don't know why there's a dislike coming from him. And Porter also pointed out to us, I've never had points deducted during a fight.
Oh, well. That's good. And he's right.
So the referee, Jack Reese, just looked at both guys and he put his hands down. He said, settle down, guys, you know.
All right, let's check in with Heidi Errol. Heidi.
Thank you, Kenny. This is exactly the kind of fight we expected here tonight. What did you tell Errol going into this round?
Just tell him power, everything's strong and tight. He won't come at him. He won't come at him. Let him go forward inside. Let him be right.
Rattle in that guard.
That was a good choppy right
Thanks so much,
hand.
Derek, guys.
Split the guard.
This is Porter's round so far.
Really good shots on Errol Spence right now.
Porter the aggressor early in round 4.
Ooh.
Good body shot by Spence.
I heard you heard that.
Oh, these are straight a little low. Good right hand by Porter. 2 of them. Nice turn. Good left hand by Spence. Porter answers back with 2 of his own and a left hook. Wow, this is great.
And let me tell you, Spence is some great body punching, and they're very effective.
Oh, they are.
Yeah,
They are.
because, you know, Porter's feeling them, because I can see him breathing kind of heavy.
Oh, by Porter. Big left hook right on the temple of Spence. He's landing the hard shots.
This is
to the
Porter's
head right
round.
now. Porter's got the body shot, or Spence got the body shot, but Porter's landing the hard shots to the head.
I don't know how I missed that one during the first fight, or during the first time I watched
Midway
it.
through round 4. Action-packed first 3.5 rounds here at Staples Center.
This is exactly the type of fight that Shawn Porter wanted. And you notice Porter, when he does get on the inside, he's making good turns and landing shots off those turns.
Yeah, I don't know how I missed that during the first time I watched this fight, but
Well, some of those
my
got
goodness.
through. Both guys are landing.
Spence is doing the right thing. He's rolling with the punches.
Porter with a left, it's Spence.
It looks bad, but
Yeah,
it's
Shawn Porter is winging his
Right.
punches so much, he's leaving his chin up a little bit. But look, he took it and he's coming back.
and you probably right back there.
Coming on 20 seconds left in this round. This has been the best round of the fight so far.
I like the fact that Shawn never quit, even with Spence landing some pretty significant shots. Porter never quit.
Porter is tired.
And Porter is tired.
You
can see it.
And there we see Porter landing his punches early in the round, pushing Spence up against the ropes and doing some work right now.
There was that short right hand that really looked nice. Now here's a big reach by...
And here you see Porter hitting Spence on the top of the head.
That's awesome.
Spence felt that one.
Kind of messes you up a little bit. Anytime you get hit on the top of the head,
perfect body shot.
it's like a soft spot, so you have to get used to it.
There's that patented jab by Errol Spence. But what does Porter do? He answers back with about 5, 6, 7 punches of his own. That was a beautiful round.
And here where Spence had, he comes back with a right there.
Not before he got hit with a solid left uppercut by Porter. So that was an exchange that both guys landed a solid punch each.
I don't understand what Kenny is barking at him. That was a really damn
He's always
good round.
barking. He's always barking. That dude. Ugh.
In the fourth round, Porter landed 26 punches. That's the most punches ever landed on Spence in one round in his career.
I believe that.
There you go.
Now, Errol Spence just did a nice little move with a counter left hand, and Shawn Porter is proven to be a better athlete than most people gave him credit for, because he came back with his own counter after Porter threw his counter. Or I should say Errol Spence threw his counter.
All right, let's check in with Heidi.
Thank you very much. Here with Kenny. Kenny, what did you tell Shawn going into this round?
Going into this round, I wanted straighter punches and bring something over the top. We hurt him to the body, I can see that, but we got to keep working to the head as well.
Excellent. Thanks, Kenny.
All right, thanks very much, Heidi. Shawn Porter's down.
Ooh, good left hook on the inside there.
Good left hand right there by Errol Spence.
Ooh,
Another
right
counter
hand.
by Spence. But Porter keeps answering back with his own counters. I don't know if anybody has ever taken Spence's punches as well as Shawn Porter has in this fight.
But Spence isn't landing anything clean.
No.
True.
And then when it come down to
There was a
it,
left from Spence.
neither one of these guys look like, ooh! Neither one of these guys look like this
Shawn Porter
versus Crawford at all.
Shawn Porter keeps slipping that left hand, getting underneath that left hand, and getting around the left side of Errol Spence. It's a great move he's pulling on.
Midway through round 5, scheduled for 12 from Staples Center in Los Angeles. Unification bout in the welterweight division. Let's check in with our unofficial scorer, Marcos Villegas. Marcos.
I'm on pins and needles right now, Kenny. This is a very close fight. I got it tied at 38 to 38.
Exactly what I asked.
Seeing what the judges are looking at here, some of these shots are getting through from Shawn Porter, but some of them are being blocked. So you got to second guess yourself which shots are being effective from Porter and which shots are getting in or being
Good
blocked as
scorecard
well.
there, sir.
Up to this point, though, 38-38. It's a draw so far.
All right, thanks very much, Marcos. You guys agree? Even fight so far?
Yeah, it is an even fight.
Yeah, because there's a lot of give and take here. Both guys are doing well. Both guys are scoring. And it's a lot of back and forth.
Ooh,
One guy
that was a good
counters,
shot
the other
from
guy counters
Spence.
right back.
They slanging some leather in there for sure. Which this fight has been nothing but action, this whole fucking
Down to
fight.
20 seconds
Yeah.
remaining in round 5.
Very much so a classic, very much so a great fight. From two warriors, man. Seemed like Spence is hitting
Upstairs, check in with
Porter with some sneaky shit, but at the same time, Porter is catching Spence with some real tough shots.
Make Errol uncomfortable. It's working.
Oh, he's definitely doing that. This is the real deal Shawn Porter. He came to unify tonight. I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing. I got an unofficial scorecard right here, and I pretty much have Shawn winning every round.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like Errol Spence is fighting
could-
Shawn
I could
Porter's fight
see
right
that.
now. I think the key to victory was stay off the ropes, and he's been on the ropes, Shawn's been getting off on him.
And then, you know, like I said, Shawn is a junkyard dog, making one of them type of
That's
fights.
right, right,
He's doing
right.
everything
Boom, boom, man,
I
take
said
it.
he has to do to be successful. And so far he is.
Fascinating fight so far. Kenny, back to you.
So guys, you heard from Keith Thurman. He said he has Shawn Porter winning every round. He took the first 5 on his scorecard.
Man, it depends how he's looking at the fight, because it's back and forth to me. One guy can't be winning the whole fight because there's 2 guys in there.
Joe, what do you think?
Well, like I said during the fight,
I don't know, I gave that last round to Porter,
This is
so-
an even fight to me right now. A very even fight.
I did too.
What's impressed you, Lennox, about Porter over the first 5 rounds?
So I got it.
The fact that Porter's taking his time and he's not being
47
just so aggressive. He's actually
to
thinking and he's moving
48.
his feet. But he's catching Errol at the right time. But right now, Errol's picking up the pace. He's doing the right thing. He's got Porter against the rope, so Porter can't move, and he's doing some work.
Oh.
Now Porter's saying
the way faster feet and the angles.
He wants to do that.
A lot of it, nobody's really landing anything significant.
Tying up Porter on the inside, not keeping his hands free to try to do
but
more.
Porter is commanding the action.
Right to Porter.
So if anybody's going to win that, it should be him, Porter.
You got to remember, Errol Spence was working before that. Then Porter turned him around and tried to work. That's what Errol tried to do, stop him from working.
Well, exactly. That's what he tied him up. He tied him up with a smart move.
I think the thing you got to look at.
You know, I say at every opportunity.
Shawn Porter had Spence. Once he spent him around, he had Spence on the back foot.
See, Jack Reese is finally warning him. That's about the 4th or 5th time Errol Spence has gotten on top of Porter's back, and he finally got warned for it.
Right, he warned Spence about pushing Shawn Porter.
It's about pushing his head down is what he warned him about.
They lock up once again. Midway through round 6.
So right now, Porter's really keeping his hands up and in more because Errol Spence is starting to land and really good body shots, and they're starting to take effect.
Stop, turn around. Box. Put your arms out.
I feel like Shawn really hasn't landed anything significant.
Shawn.
Shawn Porter just made Errol Spence
feel like
with the left hand, and there's that turn. He's got to get that body when he makes a miss.
Then Porter spun him around once again. Final minute, round 6.
Believe me, all this grappling and wrestling, this will tire you out as well. So who's ever in better shape is going to come out on the good end of this. There's a nice right hand.
He's catching Spence with some nice shots, man, but Spence is not affected by his shots. I mean,
well, Shawn's not a puncher.
Stomach and hit him to the body. I'm sure later on in the fight, he's going to be picking to the body and then to the head. But right now, he's focused on the body.
Absolutely.
Down to 15 seconds.
See, like when he has Spence on the back foot like that, I feel like that's Porter's round.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather taking in the action here in Los Angeles. Many celebrities on hand. We heard from Magic Johnson earlier.
Look how big Tank is.
Devontae Davis, Adrian Broner.
That is not a super featherweight. Not at that weight right there.
All right, here we go. There's that little left hand by Spence, and then Porter turned it around. The guy clipped with a little right hand. It didn't really do him well, but that's really spraying low like that. That left hand, that's below the belt. You know, on the belt is one thing, but below the belt, you know, that's got to be attractive.
First 6 rounds, 43% of this fight has been fought in close range, no surprise. This is round 7, scheduled for 12.
Porter looks the more winded out of the two right now. That's because he's doing a lot of work and doing a lot of pushing. He's getting physical in there, and he's making it a physical fight. He's used to these type of fights anyway.
Errol. That's another fighter I wonder where he's at now and what he's doing.
And this is a very close fight. Both guys are doing well. A lot of give and take.
Errol throws that jab. He's high percentage punch that.
Yeah, this is a quarter round right now.
Catch Porter on the way in.
Well, Shawn has got such good head movement right now. He's so herky-jerky. It's really difficult for Shawn, Errol Spence to land that jab.
But has anything surprised you to this point?
Nothing surprising me about this fight because this is how it's
Didn't land, but you're still piling up points.
He landed them 2 jabs.
There's a jab. I mean, it was Shawn Porter who actually landed 2-3 good jabs right there. And a right hand right off that and a body shot. Shawn Porter just landed a 5, 6, 7 punch combination.
Look at the body shots landed. Midway through round 7.
I feel like Shawn should have kind of punched his way out of that instead of grabbing him.
Oh, yeah, get the hell out.
Yeah.
Los Angeles. Unification for the welterweight.
Another low blow, man.
Errol Spence Jr., the IBF champ. And Shawn Porter, second defense of his WBC belt.
Kenny Porter yelling at Shawn to turn. Use the body, and he's trying. But I got to tell you, the real effective body shots right now are coming from Errol Spence. There's the turn that Porter's calling for. But guess what? Spence didn't let him off the ropes that time. He caught him good spin and put him back on the ropes.
Spence is doing the right thing. When the guy's moving around, hit him in the body. That'll get him even more tired.
It's a lot of wrestling going on in there. A lot of wrestling.
Or on the ropes, trying not to get his solidly with those bodies. Errol Spence has got a little redness over his left eye right now.
This is a Porter round, man.
The big Porter
Never been
round.
cut Joe's entire career.
Shawn, you're right on. I want you to throw that in now.
10 seconds.
This is a Porter round all day.
From Shawn Porter.
That's Porter, bro.
Good round for Porter.
All right, here we see Errol Spence throw in some body punches and a couple who went low. And here we're gonna see another low blow by Errol Spence.
That one was below the belt. The first two we saw.
And here's another one coming.
Yeah, you're right. See, that's what we were talking about.
I got a 58-56 for Porter.
Affected by those punches.
He is.
In a sense.
I got a 58-56 for Porter.
So you know,
complaining and stopping the action.
Yes.
No, because he's on a mission right
I got
now.
65-68.
He's ready to do what he's got to do to win, low blows or not. It's just like a cut in the bell.
36.
You work your way through it. You don't complain.
That was the end of
Just try to
7.
win. Let the referee do that job.
Okay.
Now, me as a corner man, I'd be halfway up that ring complaining to the referee, to tell you the truth. That's the guy who should be complaining, not complaining.
This is round 8, scheduled for 12. 12 punches landed. Spence Jr. with the edge.
Spence with a couple of good jabs. Now he's getting some work done.
Round 4 to the aggressor.
Good action right there.
Ooh.
And you can see Spence's face.
I think this is when Porter gets the knockdown, or Spence gets the knockdown.
I thought it was the ninth. I thought it was the ninth. He does get knocked down late in the fight. Ugh.
Oh, good left hand by Errol Spence. He got a big reaction.
Errol looked like he was kind of skipping a little bit in the ring.
Errol Spence did the right thing. You know, Porter was close to the ropes. He threw a double jab, got him up against the ropes, and then started throwing his combinations.
Now Spence able to back out of the way.
I think they both kind of landed some real effective shots, and that's why they was giving each other that, pretty much that respect, seeing how they won the battle. Shawn is definitely putting a lot of pressure on Spence. That was nice.
Yeah, he did some work for this fight. His calf was rough, you can tell. And the referee rightfully warning him, you know, you can't all of a sudden push him down the ropes like that. And that was a little.
You're right. It's against the rules to push. short, but they've got him in close. Let's see if they can take advantage of the closeness.
Right by Porter. Spence came back with his own hook now. Left hand and right hook.
Porter has to be careful when he's coming in because he's throwing a little bit looping punches, but his head is up.
You're right, but he's got a solid chin, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's got square punches from a really solid puncher in Errol Spence.
If Shawn had some fucking power to his punches.
Down to 10 seconds.
Clean right hand by Errol Spence.
That's right, Errol Spence.
That was a weird round because the first half was Spence's.
And here you see a replay of Spence connecting early. And as you can see, Porter's straight in front of him. So he's got to be careful when he does that. Here's where Porter connected with a great right hand. Spence was throwing to the body at that time and got caught a little bit out of pocket.
Nobody's getting away with anything. One guy lands, the other guy counters on both sides of the equation. It's really a great fight. This is one of the all-time great welterweight fights. You're never going to see Shawn Porter is really making a good count of himself against probably the greatest guy going down for pound. Errol Spence.
He's good. He's good.
You're the top gun.
Let's fuck up, son.
I'm sorry, Spence had a lot of people souped up on him, man.
He wants to prove that
I never saw
he's the best, and he wants to prove that he can box better than anybody.
Okay, so we're gonna have to do some homework on Spence because when I tell you he is one of my most favorite fighters, he has beat people with body blows. He's knocked people out. He's knocked people out with body blows.
This is round 9, scheduled for 12 in Los Angeles. Once again, we check the unofficial scorecard of Marcos Villegas.
He was never anything
Kenny, this
special.
fight has been such a back and forth fight. Spence will win a round and then Porter will come back and win a round. I have it tied up.
Yeah, I can see
Maybe
that.
the little things that are going to make the difference in the fight. I think, the body work of Spence when he's on the inside, he's throwing the
But
more
this dude's
shoving
off the
punches
course.
and the cleaner punches to the solar plexus of Porter, and that might carry the attention of the judges.
A lot of people said Porter was winning the round that he got knocked down in.
Now you see how Porter's using all kinds of angles and spinning on him and shit and beating him up? That's what Crawford did the whole night. All you gotta do is spin around. I mean, Spence is so basic and so slow. His feet are so slow. You get a guy that can move a little bit. Yeah. Spence loses.
Like I said, a lot of people said Porter was winning up until he got the knockdown. And the only reason why it was a knockdown is because his glove touched him up.
The problem right now with Porter, he's got to keep his composure. All of a sudden, when you're tired, you do things that get out of pocket. He's got to keep his composure so he's not throwing punches off balance and he might get caught by Spence.
Exactly, but I'm going to tell you, Shawn Porter cannot afford to get tired, okay? Even though he's the high-energy guy right here, and Errol Spence, the better sharpshooter, Shawn Porter, this is his game, and he cannot get tired.
My thing is, where was...
It's not part of what he does.
We're going to have to watch that fight, too.
He trained to fight this fight.
Spence and Crawford.
1 minute remaining in round 9.
None of this movement that Spence is doing, none of this movement did I see during that fight. It seemed like Spence just stood right in front of Crawford and just was...
He did, because his feet are so slow. His feet are slow here. Porter's easily outstepping him, and he's out angling him.
Spence caught Porter with a right.
Oh, well, they traded punches there. Ooh.
They've been trading punches this whole time. They just calling out Spence's.
Whoever didn't tune into this fight is missing something really special right now.
Spence is saying, I'm going to knock you out. Porter's saying, I'm going to knock you out.
Right. No, you're not going to knock me out. Both guys. This is an incredible fight.
It's been a war over the first 9 rounds.
Who landed the harder punches?
I think Spence's punches are harder than Porter's, period. But in that round, that's a hard round to judge.
Here's the little pawing jab on Porter. He slipped underneath and jabbed Spence, and there comes the little left hand by Spence on Porter's chin.
I need to do this, but I won't do it.
Yeah, see, Spence just ate a hell of a left hand.
Porter's over the top. Yeah, he slipped that left hand.
He slipped it here.
Right over the top. I don't know, maybe this is a different clip right here.
And here's a right hand catching.
Now you could probably score this round for either guy, but you could lean maybe towards Spence or maybe towards Porter more. I don't know. These are hard rounds to score.
To be in the danger zone,
even rounds.
Once you're in that danger zone, you're going to get hit.
I don't think he had any choice, to tell you the truth. Here we go. Something's going on. This crowd is just going crazy here. 20,000 people at Staples Center, and we're into the championship.
Is this round 10?
This is.
Well, Shawn Porter told us this would be a dogfight. Get ready for
This is the knockdown
He's thrown more punches as Porter than Spence has ever faced in his career in one fight.
It was either 10 or 11. I know they said Porter was getting the best of Spence. Up until the knock, yeah, that's the knockdown. It's coming.
There's no stopping Shawn Porter from coming forward.
Porter is a swarmer through and through.
As Porter is making his way inside.
And you remember I told you Porter always wore the gold?
Yeah. He's really
got gold on tonight.
Into the liver side of Shawn Porter, which is on the right side of your body. That strong hand of Errol Spence is digging right into that liver.
And he's bringing it back up top too. Errol Spence.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is easily a Spence round.
Shawn Porter stuck on the ropes, but of course he made a nice move off, kept his hands in close to diminish the effect of those body punches.
Midway through round 10, scheduled for 12 as they continue to go at it here in Los Angeles.
Only a minute in this round. Great work by both boxers.
I think Errol Spence took control of the round early, but Shawn has shown himself to be a great team. He came back and had a nice battle himself.
This is the problem right here. You know, Shawn Porter's going up to Errol Spence in the middle of the ring. And Errol Spence is catching him on the way in. Yeah, he's catching him with the right.
But look at Porter come back. He landed a couple of choppy shots right there. He's looking to do more. He's in perpetual motion now. It's Errol Spence that's kind of stopping the action.
And that was smart by Errol Spence because he basically tied him up and pushed him up against the ropes.
Half minute remaining in round 10. Fans have certainly gotten their money's worth tonight here at Staples Center.
Good defense by Porter. He blocked the steaming right hand and got under a right hook very nicely.
Final seconds, round 10.
Wow. The crowd is on their feet here. This is an incredible.
Oh,
here we go.
Yeah, you're going to see some rough stuff by Porter. He's just basically weighing his way in, pushing his way in. He doesn't care
what's in front of him.
He's just determined to get in there and do some damage.
Round 11 is the next one.
For this one moment. Just go down. Straight punches down the middle. Use your jab. The jab was making things work.
Got a small foot on his head. It's from an accidental blood. He actually pulled in on that one.
Okay?
right there. And it was from a headbutt.
26th professional bout. He had never been cut before. As we begin round 11.
Nice jab by Shawn Porter right there. Off of a good bounce. Bounce forward, bounce backwards, and came back with a good stiff jab.
Left jab by Porter.
So let me clarify that cut on Spence's head. You know, it could have come from a headbutt and it could have come from a punch.
You don't have much left after that. See what happens. With a right hand right there. Was it on his left side? The headbutt was on. Oh, well, there's a great exchange going on right here. Besides, that cut is inconsequential. It's a small cut. It's not even bleeding badly. And this fight is almost over. We're in the 11th round right now. It's not going to play a part in this. And what was incredible was that nice exchange over there by both guys. Both guys again landed. There's a nice turn by Shawn Porter. Man, he perfected that exchange.
For the third time, Spence has gone past 10 rounds in his career.
Good right hook by Errol Spence. Shawn fell off balance a little bit and ran right into a good right hook after he threw a good flurry.
1 minute remaining. And
Spence said that's what he wanted to do. He will drop Shawn Porter. And let me show you. Shawn Porter was
Looked like a left uppercut,
right there. He got caught
like a
right
hook,
on the
like
chin.
some kind of a sweeping punch.
And that's what I was telling you about.
Let's go, he says.
Let's go.
He's got to be careful. Shawn's got to be careful. He'll run into another one like that, and he may not get up.
Furious action continues here in round 11. 30 seconds remaining.
Unbelievable. The heart of Shawn Porter, because he got cracked. And he's coming back to try to steal this round back. He's only got 19 seconds left. Good right hand.
As soon as he got up, he said, let's
You can
go.
tell Shawn is still kind of dazed, though. Them shots that he's throwing, man, ain't really doing much.
Spence's round.
It is, all the way.
So it's a 10-8.
What a chin by Porter. He took that. He was going to go down, but his strength held him back up.
Depending on the story.
And here it is. You can see,
Ooh.
right on the chin. Right when he was throwing the punch.
What a perfect
And this
punch.
is what happens when you're in the middle of throwing the punch and you get hit. It's
That was a
more of an
beaut.
effective shot because, boy, it's like you're not expecting it at that moment. All you're
Right there.
expecting is throwing your punch. Boom.
Got him.
Beautiful
Got it.
short left hand. But while Shawn was starting to throw that left hook, he dropped his right hand, and that gave the opportunity for Errol Spence to drop that little chopper in there. Boom. It's kind of a half uppercut, half left hand.
Oh. This last round should be a doozy.
Do what I said. Do what I said. Be sharp on the counters. Good defense. Step around.
This is it. The crowd
Step
is up.
around, yeah. Tell him to step around.
Just what Errol Spence needed.
103, 105.
But here we go.
Spence.
Porter's got to do something in this round.
12th and final round. Spence with the knockdown in round 11. Porter has landed more punches on Spence than Spence has ever taken in his career.
Errol Spence is going for the knockout right now. He's letting everything go. He thinks Shawn Porter has not recovered from that knockdown, and he might be right.
Porter has never been knocked out in his career. Porter's suffered only 2 defeats.
Porter missed a couple of shots there and left himself wide open, but he did a smart thing by, tying up Spence and putting him up against the ropes.
2 minutes remaining. Once again, we check in with our unofficial scorer, Marcos.
This fight, I feel anything dramatic can happen at any moment. 106 to 102, Errol Spence because of the knockdown. It was huge for him. Let's see what happens in this final round.
All right, so Marcos has given...
I have it 106 to 104 for Porter.
Including 10-8 in the 11th.
I got it 105, 103 for Porter.
Great left hook from Shawn Porter in the right hand.
Porter got his hands. And again with a right.
The biggest punch of the round. I might be winning him the round.
He may have Errol Spence hurt a little bit, but Errol Spence takes a great punch.
He took a great punch there. Errol Spence wants to get his hands out. Porter tied him up for a second. Now Errol Spence is doing some work. But Porter switched him around. This is great by Porter. Porter did doing a great job by doing that. He's never stuck up against the ropes. He's always thinking about putting the other guy up against the ropes.
Right, we see that. Porter dropped this fight.
Good right hand by Porter.
Final minute, round 12.
Well, there's no doubt these two are the class of the welterweight division right now. Nobody has even come close to doing this to Errol Spence. But not everybody
beat
is
him?
following
Yeah.
him. But Shawn Porter has.
Errol Spence is clearly getting some good shots in this round.
30 seconds left.
Porter's fighting all the way to the wire.
We saw another big right by Spence. Down to 20 seconds.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a battle, man.
Errol Spence Jr. and Shawn Porter go the distance.
This one will be one to be remembered, Kenny. I can tell you that. I won't forget it.
What a fight.
I got it 113, 114 for Porter.
I got a 115, 114 for Porter. What'd I say?
Yeah, you said he won.
I've been saying.
Yeah.
It's a close fight, but
Very close fight.
I told you. Yeah, see it?
And here you see a situation where Porter throws a great punch and catches Errol Spence with a straight right. And then you see Spence taking over right now, throwing some body punches, good combinations to the head. That's it.
Well, what'd you think?
Well, from my score, I have Errol Spence losing by 1 point.
Yeah.
I will say though, this is my second time seeing this fight, and I did see some things in this fight that has me questioning the way that fights are scored. And the only reason why I say that is because I had Spence winning the first time that I watched it. I had Spence winning by 1 point. This time when I watch it, I have Spence losing by 1 point.
It's that kind of fight.
Yeah. This was a hell of a fight. This was a battle.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, it's a modern classic, I guess. I don't know. I don't think a whole lot of Spence, honestly, but it's a good fight for sure.
Spence is one of my favorite fighters when it comes down to it. I never wanted to see him in Crawford fight. I felt like Spence should have moved up before Crawford got into the division. Still, when it comes down to it, Shawn Porter is one of my favorite fighters too. So this fight was kind of hard for me at the same time as the Spence Crawford fight. So
yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed, folks. If you like what we do, like, subscribe, watch again, send it to everybody you know, everyone.
Yeah, please do. If you enjoyed this fight, most definitely watch it. And like Dave said, like and subscribe, man.
Okay.
For the Are You Serious podcast, we are out.
Out.